Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. I have a reading for Pisces season for the period of the 19th of February all the way through to the 20th of March. I hope you guys have been well. Gemini, major themes for this season, I will say, with Mercury going into retrograde and Mercury being your ruler, communication. What is it that you say? Where is it? It's really trickster energy, so be quite careful with the things that you're saying, the energy that you're putting out there, because I think that you might find it comes around a lot quicker than usual this time. So be really mindful with the way that you're talking to people, the way that you're treating people, the things that you say, because we don't want them to come back around in a negative way, do we? Right, so quite a lot of cards to come out for you guys. I will read them out and then we will go through them one by one. What have I got? I've got the Knight of Swords, quick moving energy. Four of Pentacles, feeling quite stuck in regards of work, things not being quite fruitful just yet. We've got the Five of Cups. We've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Strength card. We've got the Two of Swords. We have the Chariot. The Six of Pentacles. And I have the Hermit, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So we've got Mercury going in retrograde in the sign of Pisces on the 6th. We've got Venus going into Aquarius also, I think, on the 1st. Uranus enters Taurus on the 6th also. So this is a lot of really tricky energy. This is energy that is going to be a bit of a push and pull. With Mercury being in retrograde in Pisces, always be really careful. This is quite a karmatic time. This is the time where you will be held accountable for everything that you say, just because there's a lot of fuss, a lot of energy that is being drawn to all the signs at this period, and I think we've got to remain completely mindful. Spring being the operative thing here, why don't we do a bit of house cleaning? And that doesn't necessarily just mean your house. Gemini, moving quite forward in directions of, I think, where things may have once felt quite repetitive and quite busy, not really seeing a lot of progress. I think you will find that this season does bring you an opportunity to progress in matters of finance where you may not necessarily have felt like you could have before. Five of Cups, where is it that you're still hindering yourself? I think holding back, looking over cups spilt. I think it is time maybe to put some demons to bed. It is time to put some disappointments away. You do still have two cups remaining, so use those to move forward, but move forward with less delusionment. Move forward with more of a substantial thing, as opposed to fanciful dreams and half-truths, or thinking something is a lot more solid than it actually is. Is there a Leo in the equation? Because it does seem as if, with the Strength card being here, you are being asked to call your better judgment, call your better behavior, not the chimp, like the more mature approach to dealing with a situation. I think there is a call for a bit of self-mastery in regards to perhaps just the way that you may be conducting yourself at the moment. And move forward. I think move forward. This is a card of Cancer also. Try and see where you can be a little bit more generous. See where you can be a little bit more charitable. See where it is that you can perhaps balance out some scales in regards to your own karma before you move forward into these fantastic new beginnings. I've got the Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Now for me, what this is indicating is there are things that you need to cut out that have kept you stuck in a repetitive cycle. See where it is that you can cut out, behaviours that don't necessarily serve you very well. And I will say a little bit of introspection around this period is going to be much called for. So see what it is that you can do to analyze where it is that there are things in your life that are keeping you very much a base level. What is it that you can do to really step up your own personal progression with a bit of, I think, self-mastery and being a bit more discerning, seeing what it is that you can cut out in terms of your own character that might be holding you back. And I think this season, with Mercury being in retrograde, be very mindful that you don't put your foot in it and say things that you shouldn't necessarily be saying, or things that are going to come back to haunt you. I feel like there is a there is a threat, I think, of potential disappointment if you are not careful. Don't rush into things gung-ho without thinking about the effects that it will have on your emotional being. Things that you wanted to see manifest and materialize, things that you have been working hard turning to false flights of fancy. Now I'm using another deck. I'm going to pull 2 cards. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. I really like this deck. It's the one that I chose to use for Pisces season. I will pull a card from this as well. Just as like an overview for the month, just things to focus on. You've got a potential for a really, really strong month, Gemini, with the Strength card and the Chariot here. There is courage that needs to be taken, and there is like potential for great journey, spiritual journey, or finding yourself being a mutable season, Pisces season, a mutable sign. I think you will find the potential of being somewhere completely different at the end of the month where you started the month at, quite likely. And I want to say, just keep your karmas clean. 6 Pentacles, just make sure you're doing the right things by everyone, and in turn it pays off for you. Hermit, bit of introspection. Ace of Swords, it's time to cut loose some things that aren't working. Right, what have I got for you guys? I have Isolation, Hermit card and Isolation here. Wow. I think that's really saying something, Gemini. I think it is perhaps time to spend a little bit of you time. Make a little bit of you time. Do things that you think are going to help you build yourself, your career, your mental health, your physical health. And as fun as it is to be like part of the crowd, it is nice to sometimes just reel back a little bit and do a bit of introspection. Take some time to just see how you feel and take care of you. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you found it helpful, Gemini. Thank you for watching, and head over to the website to book a reading, www.rubyreadstarot.com. Otherwise, have a beautiful Pisces season. Take care.